Good morning. Hello. It is week 2 of 4 Up Pajama Yoga. Um, I have not advertised this at all. So if you're going back to replay, please do know that I am live and hoping to have some folks join me. This is a little 4-week program I put together for a way to promote yoga as accessible to everybody. You don't need a special outfit. Pajamas are good. Mat is optional. And I like to always start my practice on a pillow or something that raises my hips. I'm going to ask for a little forgiveness on my surroundings through this process. We are moving furniture around and doing some stuff in the house, but that's the whole thing about this program is come as you are, be as you are. Your surroundings are yours and they're perfect. And so let's get going. Good morning, good Friday morning. In Virginia, we are snowy, recovering from what we might call a snowstorm here. Those of you who are in other areas, perhaps you have some warm sunshine on your skin. You might be on a patio. I don't know, but wherever you are, welcome. It's a perfect place for you to be on this beautiful Friday, February 21st. So let's get started. Close down the eyes. And I love the YouTube option just because there's no decision to make, camera on, camera off. It's just you having your practice. So let's bring our minds and bodies in the same space. And that's really hard because in the West, at least 72% of the time, our minds and bodies are in completely different places. And there's that dissonance between the two that can cause space for anxiety, space for the unknown, space to miss out. And for me, with my yoga, it's just getting out of the way of the joys of life and the full and deep experiences that we all encounter, difficult and easy. But here we are today, and it's perfect because we are here. Maybe invite your mind to join your body and your space. Inhale deeply and just let the night go. You slept or you didn't. Either way, your day is here. And we connect with this moment as we continue to breathe through the belly first. Allow the O2 to come up, fill the lungs, travel up through the throat to the head, and slowly we'll let the air out of our nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, turn it around. Take your time. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll try a box breath. Keep going. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. On your own. Inhale without my count. Hold it. Exhale. Hold it. 2 more times completely on your own. And let go of the contrived breathing and just breathe naturally in and out through the nose. Allow your shoulders to melt away from your ears. Feel your sits bones, those bones that live right under your sacrum, into your pillow or the floor. And we'll start some gentle movement. Drop your head to your chest. Feel the neck behind you stretch. Draw your head high to neutral, ear to shoulder. Maybe you're noticing as we go through center that maybe a new pillow is in your future. Either way, we have a chance back to neutral. We'll try that again, chin to chest, to make some adjustments to maybe allow a little more ease in life, right? So just taking in how your neck feels today. And just allow it to relax. When you feel that tight bit, maybe grab or ask you to stop moving. Stay with it for a breath. Ease out through the exhale. And be gentle and kind with yourself and certainly each other. All right, back to center. We'll do head circles now. 2 in one direction, 2 in the other. Take your time. Chin to chest, ear to shoulder. Eye gaze is high, head is back, ear to shoulder, chin to chest. Again, in that direction, keeping your core strong, your spine stable. Allow the motion to be purely and only in your neck, led by the weight of your skull. And other direction. Nicely done. The freedom in movement and the freedom in stillness. How lucky are we to be free? All right, chin to neutral. If the eyes were closed, pop them open. Big inhale, arms go high, big stretch. Exhale, one arm down, reach high with the opposite. Turn and stretch, look under the bicep. And then press through the down arm, up through center, down and around, stretch, stretch, stretch. And we'll do that one more time, taking your time through and around all movements. Yeah, nicely done. And you'll see Pop-Up Pajama Yoga today started at 7. And so if you're looking at this later, I invite you to join us live. Just something special about that. Drop the opposite arm down, rise up through the side body, lean into the low hand. Good morning. Maybe you have a cup of tea nearby, maybe just a little water, maybe nothing like me, because my dog wants to eat. And I wanted to be here on time for you. And she is perfect and fine, just like we all are. And she'll ask again. And she may even join us. Nicely done. So moving side to side beautifully with the beginning of your day. Look up. Float your fingers down to your thighs. Show me your heart. Come forward, elbows back. Stretch your chin. Exhale, pubic bone to spine as we curl through the pelvis. See what's there in the low back. I mentioned that I've been moving some furniture and rugs, and gosh, I have a little tightness in my back. So this is a gentle experience for me. It feels good, encouraging some kind of moving and letting go of the tight muscle that's back there. But either way, I'm with it, right? I'm with the feeling that's in my body today, as I hope you are too. All right, shoulders melting away from the ears. Take your one arm forward and let me see the palm of your hand. Spread your fingers wide. Pull back one knuckle at a time. One finger. And feel the wonderful stretch in all the tendons below your wrist. Right, so we pull back, plug the arm bone really well into the shoulder. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Wave your hands down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. One more time forward, plug, let it go. Maybe feel a little warm sensation through the right shoulder blade, the right arm. Just kind of helps wake up the shoulder joint. Very complicated joint this morning. Let me see the palm of your other hand. Stretch your palm toward me. And here we are. Just pull back, take your time. Each finger. And maybe since you're right or left-handed, Maybe you're ambidextrous, but one might feel different than the other, right? So we come forward and back, plug the arm bone in. Either way, give yourself a chance today to open up, both in movement and in stillness. Excellently done. So today we're going to keep you to really right at 20 minutes, 20 to 30. So we'll do some gentle moving through the spine. I'll be to the side, so you come to whatever position on your mat is right for you. And so here we are. Hands are right below the shoulders. Knees are right below the hips, making that nice 90 degrees in lots of areas. It would be shoulder to ribs, hip to ribs, and knee to shin. Here we are. Inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, pull your spine high. It's that cat-cow we've seen and done maybe many times. And again, inhale. So this is that spinal good morning exploration. What's here today? As we come to our last one, maybe see without yanking, just see what maybe with this straight arm strength, maybe the belly with nice stable arms and legs can drop a little lower. Head is high. And one more time, pubic bone to navel. Stretch your spine high. Nicely done from here. Take your one leg out, stretch into the toe bones. Just see what's there. Notice your chest floating forward and back of your wrists. So we're waking up a little bit, even through the core, with this gentle movement. Good morning. So the back leg is up, hip height. And we'll take that back leg over and around the still shin, the non-moving shin. Maybe move the hips around a little bit. Yes, we'll come to stable, neutral. Other leg comes back around. We'll draw that knee in. And one more cat-cow to change. Nicely done. Good morning, good morning. Other leg out. Stretch through the toe bones of the stretched out leg. Good morning. And again, straight arm strength. We draw on that for stability. Leg is up and around. Little exploration here through the hip. Excellently done. Just a good morning for you today. Mind and body, same moment. Other leg comes down, and here we are. Just one more exploration in the spine. So if I had a drone on you, I want you to picture your spine taking to a C shape as your eyes look over to the same hip, stretching through the opposite ribs. We'll go the other way, a little C shape in the spine from above. We'll do that again. Excellent. We'll do last side, last time. And then from here, we'll take our one and only child's pose for this gentle good morning yoga. So here, the hips come to the heels or the ankles. Arms are forward as long as you can be to give your spine a chance to sort of open and relax. Open and relax. Hands are down, forehead to the mat. I will come with you. I will be silent, and we'll have a nice child's pose surrender moment this morning. Excellent. Nicely done. Take a little bit of weight into your hands as you lift your hips off your heels, coming forward. Take your knees slightly behind you, and carefully with that straight arm strength, drop your thighs toward the mat, shoulder blades down the spine, look up, stretch up. And we'll do a little bit of dynamic motion here. Take your time. We'll come to that child's pose. Little pit stop here. Coming forward, using your core strength to keep the movement smooth and gentle today. So opening up front side of the body, the heart shines forward. And the spine gets nice and long. 2 more like that. We'll come forward, feel the shins on the mat. You don't have to move them. Just notice they're there to hold you. And again, there's your core. There's your tummy. As you stretch through the straight arms, rear end to heels, keep the length. Hello. One more to go, all the way forward. And we look up. We'll come back to neutral. Today we're keeping our entire practice on the floor. So we'll come to a seated position without the level hips. From here, we're just going to lean the entire rib cage forward as far as you can go without needing to maybe curl a bit. So hands before you. Nice stretch now for the outer hips. And so we'll crawl the arms a little forward toward me, a little more forward. And then if you need or you're ready to curl, even no matter how high or low you are, it doesn't matter. It just means that when it's time, you know that how you feel. Drop the elbows and drop the head. Looking forward and up, let me see your eyes, straighten those arms, lift your chest. From here, take your one leg out to the side. Big breath in, you're strong and long. The sun has come up. You're here to greet your day. Take your heart toward your long leg. Flex the foot, lean forward. Once again, just like in the center, we're going to go until the curl needs to come. Even if it's way up here, it's perfect. You are in your perfect body. The one you brought in today is the one you have, and it's just perfect. We're here in this practice to become more aware of our body and intuitively listen. So let's listen as we stretch through the right, or the bent knee, I should say, hip, and the straight leg, hamstring. And we'll lengthen the arm bones to just crawl back up. Wherever you are is the right place to be. We'll reverse this. Sanskrit, this is called Janu-Shirsasana. I do love some Sanskrit. It's just a beautiful language. Janu-Shirsasana. And we come up. Next, we'll do Paschimottanasana, or seated forward bend. So from here, legs are straight. We're looking for that right angle once again from our hips to our thighs. Maybe just point and flex for a moment. The glamorous work is when you get to pour your rear end out of the way. Plug your sits bones into the mat. I like to inhale my arms high for length as the shoulders melt away from my ears, and start the hinge forward, seated forward bend from the hips. So we go from the hips. If this is what you have today, it's perfect. However long you can be as the spine is straight, continuing straight, whatever that is. When the curl needs to happen, that is when we know the hands come down. Tuck your chin in. Let's have our own private Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. Looking forward and up, see your 10 toes. I like to spend a moment as I come up, letting my hands help me kind of with contact with your own body. Just sort of be grateful that your body is structurally sound, enough to keep you seated, enough to allow some gentle or big movements wherever you are. Once again, is the perfect place to be. We'll do one more position, and then we'll begin to close down our pajama yoga today. So hands are down from the shoulders. I want you to scoot your rear end forward towards your heels. Lay your spine all the way down. This is a really easy thing you can do anytime, likely privacy of your own home or the gym. It's not a thing, but you certainly need pajama bottoms or shorts or whatever. So legs are high. And so from here, you can't, unless you have a mirror nearby. We're looking once again for that 90-degree angle. So we flex the feet to the side. This is called the waterfall pose. There is another Sanskrit for this. Waterfall's easy. I guess you can think about, the idea of water falling toward you as you allow your tummy, your organs to pool at the bottom, right? So we relax at the bottom. The benefits of this position are that you are reversing blood flow from your hips to your heels. And so at this moment, you'll allow, you stay here long enough, we won't today, but as you might play with this, the feet and the toes will begin to tingle a little. Yeah, because it's a waterfall. Your blood is coming down towards your hips. And then when you stay long enough, and again, if you need to move the angle up or back a little so your back, your sacrum can be encumbered, I'll say, then do so. But when you stay long enough, you'll feel the warmth to naturally begin to return to the toes. And that is when you have a fresh reverse blood supply to the lower extremities. So good for you. Just an easy little life hack here. Your legs can use it, could use some kind of attention like this. If it's uncomfortable in this position, it can be. Our legs are heavy. So if you want to do this near a wall, it's kind of nice too, just to let the wall sort of guide the position rather than your back holding on. So I'll be silent, we'll hold. And then from here, just begin to wiggle your toes, your feet, and then pull your knees to your chest to stretch out that sacrum. I like to lift up just a little and grab my elbows and come, or my wrists, whatever's fine, but just enough to pull some kind of compact feeling, legs to body. Stretches out the sacrum, gives your transverse colon a little stretch, a little work. And so we release carefully, feet come flat on the floor. And then to come up, you might have a certain way that you like to come from this position, but sort of a technically sound way is to place your feet the best position for you as we come up. Now, it's a little easier if the feet are out farther. The more that the heels are to the rear end is a little bit more challenging for the core. Arms straight up from the shoulders, inhale. On the exhale, begin to curl all the way up. Nicely done. And so we've gently awoken. I don't even know if that's a word. I'm an English major. What is wrong with me? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with you either. Okay, here we are. We're going to come to our closing of Pop-Up Pajama Yoga today. And we do so once again by plugging our sits bones into whatever surface we've chosen. Let the eyes close down. Without a lot of direction, just take a moment and breathe deeply in and out. Through the nose. Through the nose. And with the eyes closed, take a moment. I'd like you to imagine a white light at the base of your spine. Just a little beautiful, imagine the pointers that we see on presentations, but it's white, not red, or just a beautiful white light there at the base of your spine. On the inhale, draw that beautiful light all the way up your backbone to your head. On the exhale, bathe your entire vertebrae, each and every one, in your white light. Inhale, peace all the way up your backbone. Washing out tension. Exhale, the white light. Let everything go, go, go. And one more. We'll inhale the white light all the way up to our head. And then on the exhale, open your eyes and let us see your light. A good morning to you. Hands to heart center, if that feels good today. Hands can be down, palms up, palms down. Wherever you are, know that the light in me is the same light that is in you. And I see, honor, adore, and respect the light that is in both of us. Namaste. Good morning. Perfect timing. Agnes needs a little play, a little food. I hope you'll go do the same. Little food, lots of play all day. And I'll see you next time. 2 more in this series, and we'll just reevaluate from there. Thanks again. Have a good day.